Hi ladies. So this day is going to be all about eyeshadows. So I'm going to do a little bit of just a simple basic eyeshadow for you guys, just so you can see it. For this, I don't have any of the Seint brushes, and to be honest, like you can use any eyeshadow brush to do the job. The benefit to the Seint brushes that they want to have everybody know about is the 2-in-1. All of their brushes are going to be double-ended, so save space. They do have lots of options, lots of good brushes. Their products are really good, and I really like what I have so far for brushes. But for eyeshadow, I just use my regular brushes that I have. And I kind of have a lot for eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go with some of these. These are the ones I typically use. This one's just an all over eyeshadow brush. This one is like a little smudge brush. This is a domed detailing shadow brush, and this one is just a different shape all over shadow brush. Depending on where I want to have the eyeshadow is where I'm going to use that. So I am going to do just kind of a 3 shadow look for you guys, and it's just basic. This can be for anybody, any eye color. You'll see in a couple of the posts later in the day that you can base your eyeshadow based on the color of your eye, which is great to know that if you have green eyes, these are the colors that look really good that Seint offers. If you have brown eyes, use these. If it's neutral tones in your skin, use these. If you have blue eyes, use those. So, but browns are great for anybody. So there will be 4 things that I use for my eyeshadow, but 3 of them are eyeshadows. So this one is Stay Golden Pony Boy. This one is Basic. So basic eyeshadow for the basic look that I'm gonna do. And then this one is Trust. So trust me with what I'm doing, and that you can do this too. And then last, the 4th thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna take my Pearl Illuminator. I don't know if you can, on here, if you can really see the shimmer of it, but it just adds an extra little depth of shimmer in certain places on your eye. So just to kind of get us started, I'm gonna use my Stay Golden, and that's gonna be kind of like my all over lid look. You might be thinking, why tap, tap? I'm just gonna a little dab, dab, and tap, tap. Why would I, I've got eyeshadow. Why do I need Seint's eyeshadow? And I mean, to be honest, you can stick with what you have. That's fine. However, you might have in that palette of eyeshadow that there's one color that you really like, and that one's the one you use all the time. But you can't just go to the store and buy that one color, right? Like, you can't just pop your eyeshadow out of your tin or out of your palette and just pop in a brand new one with what you typically already have. And with Seint, like you're getting each individual color. Like, you pick out the colors you want, and then when you run out of that one color, you might still have some of your accents or your backup colors, or the ones that you like to wear on date night or something. You still have all of those in your palette. You're just replacing the only one that you need to replace. So again, I just used my all over brush that I have, all over eyeshadow brush, tap 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 tap, dust it off, right? And then just all over. So it just kind of is my base with, and again, I'm using the Stay Golden. I love the names they have for some of their eyeshadow products. Specifically, my favorite one, I don't have it yet, but I'm totally going to get it. I don't even know if it's going to work for me and my skin color or my eye color. I just know I have to have it because it is a like a very emerald green, Kelly-ish green, dark green, not really Kelly, more like dark green, but emerald green, shimmery, and it's called number 33. So if any of you are basketball fans, you might know that someone who wore a Celtics jersey with number 33 is Larry Bird. I don't know if that's why it's named number 33, but I like to think that that might be why it is. And like Bird is a legend. So I digress a little bit. So from Stay Golden, I am now going to go to Basic. So again, I could continue with my all over brush, but I'm gonna go over to my other detail all over brush, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on one part of my brush, and then I'm going to just kind of hit that crease and the brow bone right here with it. You're all about the whole line of Seint is all about contouring. So this is a way that I can contour on my eyes and with eyeshadow. So so I just hit that crease and kind of bring it in and bring it down a little bit on my lid, and getting a little bit up on the brow bone, but not all the way up to my eyebrows, because I'm going to want that to be a little bit lighter. I'm going to use that illuminator that I talked about earlier. I'm going to use that there. And again, just hitting that crease and the brow bone, okay? And pulling down on your lid, gentle strokes. Okay. So again, it's really like we're keeping this here light, and we're bringing in some of that darker brown tone into play. So lastly, for the eyeshadow is Trust. So trust me. I'm going to use my smudge brush, and I'm just gonna get just a little and take it around my eyelash line right here. And I'm just gonna dust it a little bit. So when I was talking in the contour video, I told you guys that I'm not one for eyeliner, but I do like to put a darker eyeshadow in this area. So this is what I was talking about. And I just kind of smudge it. I think it just adds a fuller look to my lashes. So that is that. And do it on the other side. You know, you're always better, or at least I am, I'm always better at doing one eye over the other. And it's that whole handedness and crossing over and trying to do things in the opposite way. So that is just that look right there for you guys. So now the illuminator, again, this one's Pearl, and I just rub a little bit on my finger. Okay, and I'm gonna tap it in right above the brow bone underneath my brow. You can kind of see it being it catching the light. And then I'm also going to tap it in right here in the corner. Again, just catching the light a little bit. So brow bone, tap, tap, tap. And in the corner. You can also do this with instead of an illuminator, you can have one of your really shimmery pigmented eyeshadows, and if you rub your finger in it, in that powder, you're gonna get, I mean, this is gonna be dramatic, but you're gonna get quite the dark pigment. And if I were to dab that right there, ooh, it's gonna look crazy, but like you'll get more pigment and more concentration of that color right here. And so I would do like your lighter shades, your shimmier shades, you're gonna do right here and here, just like I did with the illuminator if you wanted. So that is the look. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, that was Stay Golden, Basic, and Trust. Stay Golden Pony Boy, basic eyeshadow for basic look, and Trust. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Maybe, I don't know. And then the Pearl Illuminator, like Lily's dog, Luna Pearl. I can tie it all back into everything, I promise. I'm just that kind of goofy girl. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the posts that will be coming out later today that include different things about eyeshadows, different colors, what works for your eye colors, things like that. Hey, ladies, play along, participate. There's a couple of spots where I would ask you your opinion on some things, so I'd love to have your feedback, ladies, and I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.